The 2021 Grand Design Imagine 2800BH, if I'm being real with you, it's a bunkhouse everyone thinks they want. You're probably staring at a used one right now on a dealer's lot. You think paying that premium Grand Design price means you're getting a premium bulletproof build? But just because everyone buys it doesn't mean it's immune to the issues reported by some owners. Today, we are putting the 2021 Imagine 2800BH through the gauntlet. This is subjective opinion based on an internal developed formula grading system. We are looking at the official recalls, real owner complaints, and corporate accountability to give this rig a final grade. And guys, hit that hype button below. We publicly refuse sponsorships from manufacturers. Let's look at the data. We start with Category 1 with a perfect 100 points, looking strictly at government documented safety risks. For the 2021 model year, we have to talk about the NHTSA safety recall number. This official action specifically flags the Wintec LP gas regulators. According to federal filings, these regulators have a potential of overpressurization issues. That means a serious fire risk sitting right at the front of your rig. The manufacturer's own recall report states that the defect could allegedly cause a fire. That's a 10-point deduction right out the gate. We're going to move on to Category 2, which tracks and verifies owners' experiences. A rig might pass the government test on paper, but what happens out in the wild? Owners' complaints data suggest a consistent pattern of PEX plumbing fittings vibrating loose during travels, which is probably more common than not. But multiple customers are also reporting opening their doors to wet floors. On top of that, we're seeing reports of slide-out mechanisms, binding, and roof membranes allegedly bubbling shortly after they purchase it. That's a 15-point environmental deduction. Owners allege that the interior trim feels loosely secured with staples backing out after minimal use. So we take off another 2 points for fit and finish. We're dropping 17 points right here. While we can't independently verify every single driveway incident, the consistency of these reports is definitely worth mentioning. But what happens when you try to get it fixed? That's where we get into Category 3, which is legal and accountability. Well, will Grand Design actually step up should be the question. And according to the Better Business Bureau complaints data, some owners have reported facing wait times exceeding 90 days just for basic replacement parts. Now, we need to look at their side of things. Grand Design RV actually maintains an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. The company states that these wait times are often due to third-party dealership backlogs and supply chain shortages, not corporate denials. And to be fair to them, when presented with a verifiable structure issue, they generally do authorize the repair under warranty. But waiting 3 months at a dealership means your rig is sitting on asphalt all summer. And here's the reality shift. You bought this thing to camp, not to wait in a service line. So let's move on to Category 4, which is trend direction. Are they getting better or are they getting worse? And honestly, we see stagnant data. Similar plumbing complaints from the 2019 builds were still allegedly showing up in these 2021 models. So we have to drop 5 points right there. The math doesn't lie. Let's look at the final math memo for 2021 Grand Design Imagine 2800BH. This is not an official government rating. This is based on consumer complaints, government research of websites like the NHTSA and others. In Category 1 recalls, they scored a 90, giving them a 27 weighted point. In Category 2 complaints, they score an 83, giving them 24.9 weighted points. And in Category 3, accountability, they score a 90, giving them 18 weighted points. And finally, in Category 4, trend, they score a 95, giving them 19 weighted points. Add it all up, and the 2021 Imagine 2800BH earns a final score of 88.9. This RV gets a solid B, a moderate risk. So, how do you protect yourself and ensure this rig is actually worth the investment? And here is your game plan. If you are buying this used, your absolutely best move is to hire an independent NRVIA certified inspector. Before you even hand over a check, make sure they pressure test the plumbing lines to ensure everything is operating smoothly. And crucially, before any money changes hands, you need to verify that the NHTSA safety recall has been fully completed. Don't just take their word for it. Ask for physical proof. And as a reminder, this channel reports on patterns of owner-documented issues. We make no determination of defect, liability, or manufacturer fault. This video is a commentary and educational review which is protected under the fair use. All sources and documentation used in this investigation are linked in the description right below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see all of you on the road. Bye now.